Hey Zombie Slayers, Jonathan here at Night Knowledge. We're back with another episode of State of Decay 2. I tried to get some people to join, but unfortunately they weren't able to, so we're going to have to go solo again. And we're going to see whether we can survive and live. But our guys are hurting right now.
Not bad.
We don't have much ammo. So let's see. And I believe Brian is tired, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to equip, or I'm going to drop the gun that he has, our only gun, and give it to Chuck. And we're going to have to go scavenging by ourselves at night. Or we'll let him stay with us.
This will come in handy, maybe.
That place may not be a waste of time.
I'm actually surprised at how many lootable objects there are. Like, I read the patch notes and they said that there's supposed to be like 40 or 60% less lootable, or even 70% less lootable containers. But I'm finding quite a lot of containers, so maybe that isn't too true. Or maybe there will be vast parts of the later part of the map which will be empty for us.
One of these places will be our last.
There's probably nothing to be too.
So I'm gonna loot slowly and only loot quickly once we get past the halfway mark, hoping that there's a lower chance of causing noise. Okay, we're getting some, what's it called? I forgot what that, basically stuff that we can sell to prestige or influence-based
What's happening?
items. So we're gonna give Brian the rucksack we just picked up and some of those extra stuff. We'll keep the parts and the weapon parts as well. Okay. No one's around except for that one zombie.
This place could have some good stuff.
Go inside this house. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna, before we start looting rooms, we're gonna go into every room first and create the so-called bubble of safety. And it also gives us the ability to see through the walls where all the containers are located. That was added, I believe, 1 or 2 updates ago, and I think is one of the best things that the devs have implemented. Nothing was worse than going into a building, you explore it entirely, but you forget where that last container is, and you spend so much time trying to look for it. Okay, we're filling up very quickly. We found a signal antenna. That'll be good if we ever get our, what was it, the outpost upgraded. So we'll be able to have one additional outpost, but we have so little influence right now, it doesn't really matter. Got some chemicals, that's good. We got some parts. Oh, and there we go. We made some noise, and zombies are probably going to come. There's one. Nothing out there. The one over there, far end, didn't see us, and it's really dark in this house. So let's loot this, and hopefully our other guy will be able to kill him. Okay, so we got some more electronics, and let's see.
Contact, multiple directions.
There we go. Okay, we're okay. Hopefully this container has food in it, because we're supposed to, in the Lethal Zone difficulty, each survivor is supposed to be eating 2 food per day. No food there. And oh! Do you hear that? That is a screamer that did their their new projectile attack.
Just need a second to catch my breath.
So there is a loader, and you'll notice that in the new lethal difficulty, the reward for killing freaks is much lower. Is in a way, it's almost not worth it to kill these freaks. But you have to kill them, because otherwise, like, the screamers are gonna bring too many guys, or the bloater's just going to walk up to you eventually. And I need to eat a... And this is where the half bar of stamina is really going to get me, because I don't have enough stamina to fight. Like, I can use my pistol, but I'll just keep pulling in more... I'll keep pulling in more zombies. So that was just too crazy. I'm just going to run away now. Hopefully Brian's smart enough and is following me. Okay, back home.
Can we slow down for a second? Hold up for a bit.
Okay, so let's put our stuff back. Put the weapon parts. Okay, great.
What's happening?
Let's switch to Brian.
We need to make a fuel run, and soon.
Drop off the rucksack. Okay, we got a book over there, chemistry book. I don't want anyone to learn or use any of the books yet, because I'm afraid that they're all going to die before we can actually use it. So let's take a look at what we can build. So we have Jada still in the infirmary and is slowly lowering our plague infection. We have a few mods that we can equip, but I don't think any of it's really worth it right now. The command center, that's the name. So the command center, if it's upgraded, we could install that satellite, and that will give us one additional outpost, because right now we can only do 2. You upgrade it, you'll get 3, and then with that facility mod, you'll be able to get 4. But once again, we don't have that much influence right now to be able to afford it. So let's switch guns, or let's get the right ammo for it. 9mm, I believe. Okay. Where are we going to head to next? So we were right there in the southeast, or yeah, southeast, and we're going to head west, probably. Or why don't we try to get some pharmaceuticals?
Oh, look who's not dead yet.
Maybe we can find some first aid kits. That'd be fantastic. That can heal us. And if we're super lucky, like a plague cure, but I doubt we're ever going to find just a plague cure as a lootable item. Just taking a look to see what radio options we can do. Nothing really good. Always looking around. Looks like there's quite a few zombies over there. It's not worth it. Not worth it right now.
Look out.
Oh, there's a feral. Ah. Oh, I'm so screwed.
Looking pretty bad.
You'll notice that with these blood ferals, that they have like a helmet on, so you gotta break their helmet first. Oh, we were so lucky, but now we're gonna die from this. Okay, run, buddy, run. And now you have to plague or blood plague. And notice that blood plague is going to accelerate much faster in lethal zone mode. Instead of 10 minutes, you got only 5 minutes. So I got to switch this guy out. Now jump over the wall not to make noise. Okay, so I'm gonna switch guys. Okay, so we're using Jada now. She's our pirate. She was in the infirmary for a very long time trying to cure that plague infection, and I think it only cured a little bit. But we had to put that guy with our blood plague actually in the infirmary. Once again, I normally play, if anything, on Nightmare, and I've never had to use the infirmary to actually put people in there. But we are desperately needing it in this lethal zone. So we're going to be a little bit more careful because we don't have anyone following us. Skills like marathon and stealth, we're really going to want this.
Fabulous.
So we did not pick up that note. It does sell for a little bit of influence, but at this point I think we're going to find much more, almost anything is more valuable than a simple note. Okay. We could probably run soon. Yeah. Hopefully we won't come across another feral, because that was really bad. I think I saw something red over there on the left hand side, but it's far enough away that I really shouldn't have to worry. So we're going to talk with this enclave. It's the same quest that they had yesterday, but I guess we'll just trigger it again.
The safest way to collect
So they need
samples
2
is by
plague
killing plague
samples.
There's a plague heart nearby.
So the workshop's
That whole
completed.
area should be crawling
Just
with
double
infected
checking the
zombies.
facility
Or you
mods.
could
Nothing we
just
really
destroy
want
the
to
plague
do.
heart itself to
I
get a
probably
bunch of
could have
samples.
used the
That's more
workshop to
dangerous.
break down those weapon
This
parts
won't be easy,
to
so you should bring the best
get
equipment you have
more
on hand.
parts, but
Helping out like this is a good way to make friends.
the question is, what should I do with the 3rd slot?
Let's hope this pays off. We can use allies out here.
Well, I'm not losing any materials right now. We have a latrine, which will give us morale, or the rain collector. And I think I'm going to go with the rain collector. Once again, I've never made a latrine, and I've never made a rain collector before. I've always had the resources or the luck to just to get something else that's more helpful. But one of the things that you'll notice is that on this difficulty, on lethal difficulties, you're going to have a minus 30 modifier to everyone's morale because of the lethal zone. So morale is going to play a big part. So I'm actually going to check. I'm going to check my inventory because I forget whether I had any plague samples in my inventory. And I don't believe I do. So I'm going to take this opportunity then to sell some of the extra stuff and get some more influence. There is something over there.
Later.
Nope, don't want to talk to you. Okay,
Let's get
let's
down to
sell our
business.
stuff.
Sure.
Luxury items. Okay. Just taking a look to see what type of radio options I can do. I don't think I want to do any radio options yet. I was playing Daybreak earlier today with a new friend, and we did really well. We won it, so that's good. And I guess if I'm really ever hurting for some survivors, I can spend some of my prestige and get a Red Talon member. But I don't want to get one yet. I feel really bad if I hired one and then they died in this game.
Locked up tight.
Okay, so that door is locked. I am not making any noise, especially at night. Let's loot here. Nothing behind me. Okay. Hopefully the back door is open. And nothing behind me, just make sure. I believe there's supposed to be like 3 times as many plague hearts in the lethal zone, so we gotta be careful of that. And usually there's a zombie inside this kitchen, and there isn't, so that's good. And I'm hoping that there is a food rucksack in this specific container. Nope. Ethanol. Okay, so let me just take a look. So see, I don't think the blood plague on Chuck has gone down. Once again, I'm not familiar with it, but I believe if you have blood plague, if you put them in the infirmary, that just means that it keeps them where they are. It won't progress and kill them, but it won't heal them. So that's really bad right now. We did get our food rucksack, which is great though. Okay, let's see, some more luxury items. I saw a box mine. And just take a look behind us. Nothing special. We're going to check these 2 stores right here. See if we can loot it. Right next to a plague heart. And the thing about plague hearts is not only are there 3 times as many, but they also have higher damage resistance. So even though this that plague heart is actually in a very easy spot, hopefully I can show you in a future game, but basically you go into the office room and climb up a ladder, and it'll take you to the second level, and you can shoot through a window down at the plague heart. That's if you actually had enough ammo to do that. But I don't think that's going to be something that we can do in this game. It'll have to be some combination of melee and explosives. Okay, we got some more parts, and I guess we're gonna have to make it back, or hoof it back home. Hopefully there's nothing that catches us on the way. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like when you're by yourself, night is very long, like longer than day. And if you noticed, that both those freaks only gave me two influence each. Thank God there's this enclave, and I'm just going to use them as a shield. Be a little cheap. And there's a feral. So I think there was a bloater. There was a bloater, there was a screamer, another bloater, and a feral in that group. And that's going to be normal now in this difficulty mode. You're going to find big, like apparently extra large hordes, and one of each type of freak in it. So where is that bloater that they said? There it is. If things ever got really hairy, I could actually just climb on top of the container. Just waiting. You gotta be way more careful, especially solo, but especially in this difficulty. There we go, there's some guys. I'm not gonna waste any bullets. Bullets is so precious right now. And I'm not used to having so much stamina on a character. Both, I believe Brian and Chuck, they have half bars worth of stamina, so they can't really fight or do anything. Let me get out of this place. Okay, so looks like the horde is gone, and now I can go. I can head back to base. So yeah, so see, you can climb on top of there if it ever gets too hairy, but you might not be able to escape afterwards. It's so dark too. So I'm really hoping in future State of Decays there maybe night vision goggles. That'd be great. So like actual headgear that maybe provides damage resistance, and you know, maybe it adds to your weight. Same thing with like shoes. Maybe there will be, because you remember in the State of Decay 3 teaser trailer that the person was in like a winter setting. So maybe there'll be different types of things, like we won't only have to worry about our health and our stamina, and not only the overall food and resources of the community, but maybe you might actually have to feed yourself periodically, or maybe clothe yourself with warm clothes. That'd be pretty cool. I don't know if I'd want to take care of so many different things at once, but it would make it more what's it called? It'd make it more realistic. I know some of my friends would really like that. Okay, so let's see. There's a road flare that I want to bring with me. I think what I'm gonna do, let's see. Let's take a look at our infirmary again. Can't build anything, or can't really craft anything of real value right now. The threat level is pretty high, so I don't want to bring it any higher. Let's take a look at what's outside of the home right now. I think what I actually might do is I'm going to give myself some stamina consumables, and I'm going to try to kill the plague zombies. Let me take a look. So I'm going to get more healing stuff. I'm going to fill up on snacks and even bring myself some energy drinks. And we're going to go to that plague heart, and we're going to try to get the 2 plague samples that we need to make that enclave happy. When we make them happy, we'll be able to recruit someone that's not on our team, so that they can tank some of the damage instead of my own guys, because my own guys are like dying. And I take it for granted I can actually run now. So we need 2 samples, and not to become infected. So there's a horde. We don't want that. Let's just stealth kill this guy. No one's up there. Okay, let's loot this spot. Got some parts and another note. I see some flickering of red. Okay, we'll stealth kill you. Honestly, in this mode, we're going to need marathon stealth players. Marathon, stealth, close combat, and what is the last one? I forget what the 4th skill is, but marathon, stealth, close combat. So we'll be running around. Oh, it's a shooting. Maybe weapon, the weapon durability one. So I don't see any blood plague zombies around here. It probably would have been safer if I just circled around outside. So the thing is, as soon as you enter a building, I don't know if you noticed, it will automatically spawn some blood plague zombies. So the best thing to do is step inside and immediately just run out and kite them out. Here we go. Got to prep that dodge right away. And I want your plague samples. Uh-oh. Too many. Gotta get another dodge ready. Not one plague sample yet. Oh, there we go. There's our first plague sample. That was a mistake. That was a mistake too. And now I got 4 guys chasing me. And that's the thing you're gonna notice, that in even nightmare mode, the zombies will follow you for about a minute. But in lethal, they're gonna follow you for 5 minutes. So these guys are gonna follow me all the way back to the enclave. Watch this. And actually, I think I saw a plague sample on the ground already. There it is. But there are guys coming in, so I'll let the enclave take care of them. Nope, can't get it yet. Okay, so we got the plague sample. I'm going to hand it in to the girl, and we're going to hire a new character. But I'm going to end the video right here. Thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. Leave your gamer tag in the comments below, and it would be my pleasure to add you to my friends list, and we can hopefully play some multiplayer, because
Yeah, sure. It's nice to
State
have
of Decay is fun solo, but it is far more enjoyable and less dangerous if you're playing with friends. So thanks for watching. Check out the rest of my channel for other videos on State of Decay 2, video games, board games, and other fun things. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
You got it.